Hello and welcome back to my channel, Darling Plays Games. Today we are going to be working on building school. It's probably going to be like a mix of elementary and high school. Was going to create the person who owns and like runs the cafe that we built last time, but I decided that I'm gonna create them once I make like the apartment building that I want to do. For right now, we're just gonna work on the school. And if you hear any noises in the background, they're doing construction right outside my house, so I apologize in advance for that. So the school that we're gonna be building, it's not gonna be, you know, that you can go with your Sims to school, but it'll be a cute little like decorative build. I guess you could use it as like a library when we start putting in like bookshelves and stuff like that, like a place where your Sims can come and study. I'm thinking of like maybe putting in a fake parking lot. So yeah, we're gonna have that be like that. We're gonna do like a little fake parking lot out the front, and then I think this area is gonna be like an entrance way. So let me see. Let me like build the shell, and let me see what I'm doing here. And maybe we'll put like a back entrance, I think. Oh, we're gonna need like a playground, right? Okay, so let me actually take this part out and then like that, and I think something like that. Can the playground fit in this space? Let me see. We can fit a decent sized playground in here. It might have to be very long, which is gonna be kind of weird, but I think we can fit something nice here. And we should get like a fence here too, and it comes all the way to the end of the sidewalk, so we can do it like that. And this is just gonna be like the playground area. Okay, that fits. This is gonna be a very small playground, but I think it should work. Right, so now that we've got that, let me just do the upper floor. Probably the lower floor will be for the younger kids, and then the top floor will be for the older kids. I'm thinking, do we need an extra floor? Maybe we can do, maybe we could do like a rooftop garden for like science classes. That would be really cool. So we're gonna do that like that. So this is gonna be a 3-story building. So let me put some windows and doors on here, and then I'll be like right back. I think maybe these might be our best bet. So I'm gonna do this front part real quick, and then I think I'm gonna figure out a floor plan so I can know where I'm placing the rest of the windows. I just wanted to see what it would look like, and I think it looks pretty good. I think what we're gonna do on top on this part, I don't know if we're gonna do a roof. Let me try to see if I can find something. Maybe it could be part of like the storyline that maybe like this was somehow part of the original. Like I wanted to maybe have like an old kind of feel to it. It's just roofing in this game is it's so difficult for me. But I can find a way to make it work. Let me see. There's a gap there, but just don't look at that. Okay, so we have that, and that. And then we're gonna do the top. Let me put down some stones here. Wait, let me figure out the wallpaper first. I wanted to do bricks because when I think of like an old schoolhouse, I think of like, I don't know, stereotypical like just bricked up places. Maybe it needs something to break it up. I kind of like that. It looks old, but it looks new at the same time. So let me see if I just did all of this, would that look weird? Because I'm trying to like incorporate both the old and the new. So I'm thinking like, what if these first 2 floors were the original part of like the school building, because this town is so super old, and that was just kind of built upon with like the white plaster. And I think I'm gonna have like maybe some foliage or something there in this bit. So why don't we work on the exterior of this build first and foremost. And it's not gonna be anything too crazy because it's just like a school. Maybe this could be like the person who, I don't know, founded the school. That might be kind of cool. So we have pretty much like the exterior part of this done. So let me like come up with a floor plan just so that I know where I'm putting the rest of the windows at. Okay, so now that we have the stairs in place, we can start building the rest of the floor plan. I want it to look fairly old, and I want it to look like maybe the latest renovation was probably like in the 70s. So it's not like a super new modern place. Even though there's like a modern attachment, I would think that it's still fairly old. And I think to show that, I'm gonna put, since like this half is gonna be the new side, I'm gonna put the staircase, which is pretty old. I'm gonna put it on the old side, on the older side. So down here, what we need to get in, or like keep in mind, what rooms that we need is like a lunchroom, and I think the kids' classrooms, and the second floor will be for high schoolers. So let's try to do that. And then the third floor, maybe like a teacher's lounge we can put up there. I think I'm gonna place windows as I go, because what I was going to do was make the floor plan and then place the windows. But I think doing it as I go might be a little easier. Now, since there aren't that many kids that are going to be going to the school, because it's a very small community, there's only like probably 10 kids in the entire Starryvale, I think probably we're only going to stick with like 1 or 2 classrooms, and maybe we'll do some vending machines in the corner there. Alright, now let's start upstairs. Let's see what layout are we going to do for here. I think maybe it would be cool to have this open to the bottom, so I'm gonna put in a half wall. Okay, so we've got that, and then we can put this right on the other side. If we're gonna like divide it up by age, the bottom floor can be for younger kids, and then this could be like middle school. I mean, you would have to use your imagination, but the upper floor could be for middle and high school. And then the top, I think I'm probably gonna do like extracurricular stuff, probably like an art room or a music room, and like a teacher's lounge, I think. So let me figure out the upstairs floor plan. Let me see what I'm doing with here, and then we'll add like the windows and the doors and everything. So I finished the layouts, and now I'm just gonna add the windows, and then I'll go through all of the rooms and like what my intentions are, or like what my ideas are with these rooms. Okay, so I have the layout pretty much figured out, and so I'm gonna do a quick tour of what my intentions are with each room. So this is gonna be the main hallway where you come in. In this room, we're gonna have a library, and then these 2 rooms are gonna be classrooms. They're gonna be elementary school rooms. These are 2 bathrooms. This, I was gonna make it into like a little principal's office if I can fit like a desk and 2 chairs in there, just for show. This is going to be another classroom, and this is gonna be a cafeteria, and then you're gonna go up the stairs, and this is the long hallway. These 2 are going to be classrooms as well. When you go upstairs, it's going to be like the high school section. So these are going to be 2 classrooms. This is going to be another classroom, and this is going to be another classroom. And then here we're going to have 2 bathrooms that I haven't put the doors on yet. So let me just do that really quickly. And so then you come upstairs, and this is going to be a small bathroom in the corner right here with a window. And the upstairs 3rd floor is going to be like a teacher's lounge / like elective space. So here we're gonna have the lounge right here, and then I guess we're gonna have like an art room and probably like a music room or like a science room. So I wanted this space to be like for gardening. I don't know exactly what we're gonna do up here and like how we're gonna do it. Maybe we'll do like just fake plants up there to pretend, and probably it'll be like coinciding with the science room. I'll probably make the science room like this classroom, or like one of the closer ones, so that way we can have like telescopes and stuff up here. Yeah, and so then out the back is going to be the playground. I already put down one of the like jungle gyms just so that I know how big the space is. It's a very small space, but this is also going to be a very small school, so it's probably only going to be like 10 children maximum and like 10 high school students maximum. So it's going to be fairly small. I would have done, like, as I was thinking about it, because it's going to be such a small school, I would have done 2 floors, but I feel like 2 floors just wasn't enough space for me to like actually do, like, make use of or like utilize. So I wanted to include like a teacher's lounge and stuff like that for show, because when I do end up finishing it, this is probably only going to be like a library or something like that. Like, it's not going to be a actual functioning school, which is fine, but like you can bring your Sims here so that way they can hang out, have children and stuff like that hanging out around here. Yeah, so those are all of the rooms. I think we should probably, like, let's decorate 1 or 2 right now so that way you guys can see like what my plans are for the rooms. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna decorate this one classroom. I downloaded some CC because I was thinking of just using what I have or like what is in the game, but it wouldn't be very like classroom like. So I downloaded just a few things of CC just to have, so that way it kind of looks or like resembles more of like a classroom. So I'm gonna put that down now. So this is gonna be an elementary classroom. We're only gonna do 1 right now, and then we'll do the rest of them later in the next part. As I'm doing this classroom, I was thinking maybe we should put like a hamster or something in the back of one of these classrooms. Maybe this room will have a hamster, so I'll put that there so I can remember, because you know, like when you were in elementary school you had like some sort of animal in the back of the classroom. I think that would be cool. And maybe we could put like a bird up in the science area if that works. I don't know how that works on community lots, but we can definitely try to put something up there, you know, for scientific research purposes. Alright, I finished this room, and so now let's move on to the library. Okay, so I just finished doing 2 rooms, one of the classrooms and the library. So let's go ahead and take a look at them. So here's the classroom. I can't really put the walls down because it looks a little weird without the walls down. So I'm gonna go slow and show what it looks like all around. Here is a custom content chalkboard, a teacher's desk, and I put a few little accessories in the background like the chalkboard, and maybe like a drawing and a little bookshelf. These classrooms are very, very, very simple because I can't fit as much in them because they're very small. But like I said before, it doesn't matter because there's only going to be like a few kids here anyway. And so the library is actually right in front of like where the entrance is. So you come in and you go through the side, and here is the library. So you come in through here, and here are the shelves of the library. This is like the little librarian's desk and a phone for them to use. And over here we have some seating areas, a little rug, a computer. I gave the librarian a computer as well, but there's a computer there in case Sims needs to research too. And some more bookshelves, a little cute plant thing in the side, and another seating area. So I just wanted to furnish 2 rooms to show you guys like what I'm going to be doing with the rest of the build, kind of like a preview of what I want the rest of the build to look like. So I'm gonna go ahead and show what it looks like from the outside again, just so that we can see it in its full glory. So this is what it looks like on the outside. It looks pretty basic right now. I might add some trees around the side, but I used up so much of the space around the lot. I don't know how well that's gonna fit, but I could definitely do some greenery around there, and probably in the back I think would be nice. So yeah, this is the school building that we have so far. And in the next part, I'll probably be furnishing the rest of the first floor, and then we'll move on to second floor, which is going to be like the upper class rooms. And then the third floor is going to be teacher's lounge and the elective credit classes. And we'll also be doing on the 3rd floor the like gardening area up here that I'll figure out how to put like different potted plants and stuff like that. I don't know if it's gonna be completely functional, but at least it'll be like an outdoor space for kids to do like the science stuff, like the telescope and things like that. So yeah, thank you guys again so much for showing the last video love and my first video for Starryvale, showing that a lot of love. I will link it at the end of this video if you guys haven't seen that part yet. So thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one with Building the Schoolhouse Part 2. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and see you then.